Hi guys, now in this class we will study about combination of errors. So in last class we have studied already in combination of error about sum. So in this class we will see about difference of the errors. But before that here we will take an example for the sum of the errors. Okay, so just like an example and question. So there is a question that the measurement of a length on two parts like first one be 12 plus minus 0.06 centimeter and the second one is just suppose that 13 plus minus 0.10 centimeter. Find the length of a measurement with error limits. So what here we are seeing, so its solution that would be, so actually we have a length of anything. It may be a length of rod, a length of suppose a wire, a length of cloth, whatever. But right now this length that is in two parts. Okay, so first one is its measurement be 12 plus minus 0.6 centimeter. That means 12 is the main measurement and 0.06 centimeter, this one is the measurement of error, that is absolute error. Accordingly your second measurement be 13 and its measurement be 0.10 centimeter. So you have to find the length of that measurement. Okay, so let we just take here that let the measurement of a length be L. Okay, therefore L is equal to L1 plus L2. Here L1 and L2 be the two part of a measurement, that is of L. So just here your L that will be L1 be 12 centimeter and the second one is 13 centimeter. So altogether you will get your length, that is 25 centimeter. So you have calculated your one part, that is the measurement of a length, and that is how much, this one is 25 centimeter. Right now here you have to calculate its error. Okay, because you have to give the answer with error limits. So you calculate its limit, error. So here you know for the sum of the errors, okay, so for the sum of the errors, the maximum error that would be your sum of the error. So you just remember from last class, here you are seeing that delta L is equal to delta L1 plus delta L2. Delta L1 be your absolute error for the first measurement, and this one is 0.06 plus delta L2, this one is 0.10 from the second measurement. Okay, and this measurement is in centimeter. So this one is your absolute error. So your absolute error delta L, that will be, you just take a sum. So this one is 0.16 centimeter. Okay, so your answer that would be, see from here, you just this one is your equation 1. You just assume that this one is your equation 1, this one is 2, second equation, and this one is your third equation. Okay, so from equation 1 you can see that L is equal to, you want, so your L is how much? Your L is 25. So your answer, that is your answer, that will be it just like that, L plus minus delta L. This one is your answer, and that is how much? So that is 25 plus minus from here, this one is 0.16, and this is your answer. Alright, in centimeter. So this one is your answer. Okay, so by this way you can solve different type of questions. So we will discuss some other questions also, but now we will go for the combination of error. So the second one is difference of errors. Okay, so just okay, so the second one is difference of errors. So just like previous one, you have to just suppose that let x is equal to a minus b. Here this one is your two different measurement where you have to take its difference. So difference and its resultant be x. So you just suppose that if delta x, delta a and delta b, just like the previous one, be the absolute error absolute errors in the measurement of x, a and b. Therefore this one can be written as x plus minus delta x, then here this one measurement plus its absolute error minus, now the second one is second measurement and its absolute error, so plus minus delta b. So like that you can write. Now what you have to do from here, it is very simple, that this one is just like x plus minus delta x, and you can see from here that this one is a minus b. So a minus b be there, whenever it will multiply here, so plus becomes minus and minus become plus, so there is no effect on resultant, so resultant will be same, so no need to change it also, otherwise you can change. So This one is just plus minus delta A. Here you can write down either minus plus or plus minus. So there is no effect on resulted. So directly you can write down plus minus delta B. Alright. So this one is, and now from equation 1 you can see that A minus B is equal to X. So you just replace this one, X plus minus delta A, either minus plus or plus minus delta B. Alright. Now from here X plus minus delta X. So what you are seeing, that your X and X will be cancelled in both of the sides. Alright. So you have, how much be there? You have plus minus delta X, and this is equal to, see here there is plus minus delta A plus minus delta B. Even you can write in minus plus, there is no effect on resulted. I am asking that is there any effect on resulted when I change this plus minus by minus plus? No, there is no effect. Alright. Okay, so you just supposed to be that this one is your second equation. Now plus minus delta xb for possible values like previous one, that is how much? So once if plus delta A and the second one is minus. Now if this one is minus and this one is plus, so minus delta A plus delta B. The third part is, third factor B, all are negative like delta A minus delta B, and the last one is all are positive plus delta A plus delta B. So you from here you have to take the maximum value, you have to take from here. Okay, so you are seeing here you have two maximum value. First one is this and the second one is this, but because in magnitude this one is maximum but in negative. Okay, so you leave it. So the second part, that is the fourth one is your maximum value. Okay, that's why your resultant, that would be plus minus delta x is equal to delta A plus delta B. This is your resultant. Alright, and now you compare this one from your previous class and you will feel that for addition and subtraction, whatever be there, your maximum absolute error be the sum of the absolute errors for the different measurements. Okay, so you just keep in mind this one. Okay, now we will see an example based on this concept for difference. Okay, alright. So we just take an example, just like a question, that the original length of a wire is just 65 plus minus 0.32 centimeter. It is stressed to 167 plus minus 0.13 centimeter. Calculate the elongation in the wire. So what you are seeing, that you have original length of a wire, this one is 165 centimeter. Simultaneously we have its error, absolute error, plus minus 0.32 centimeter. Right now your this length be stressed up to 167 centimeter and its elongation be, that is its absolute error be 0.13 centimeter. So you have to find the elongation in the wire. Elongation, that means to what length your original wire be stressed. Okay, so you have to just take a difference of both of the measurements, then you will get the elongation in the wire. So it is very simple. You see, we just suppose that let delta L be an elongation in the wire. So you just suppose this one is a difference. So this one is just like L2 minus L1. So this one you have to calculate. But whenever you will take here delta L, so because officially we use delta L or delta we will use for absolute error. Alright. So we just take simple L. So let L be the difference in the wire, L2 minus L1. So you just calculate this one, that L is equal to L2 be 167 centimeter minus 165 centimeter. So after being calculation you will get a difference, this one is 2 centimeter only. Okay, so you just supposed to be equation 1. And now from here you have to calculate its difference in error. So how you can calculate the difference in error? Actually you have to take the maximum value in the difference in error. Okay, so ultimately you have to take delta L. Okay, for difference in error, difference in errors, so let difference in errors be delta L. So this one is delta L1 plus delta L2. Just you have to take this one. So your delta L is equal to, delta L1 is how much? This one is 0.32 plus delta L2 is 0.13 and its sum you have to take in centimeter. So right now your delta L, that will be, you just take its sum, so 3254. So this one is 0.45. So this one is 0.45 centimeter. Equation 2. Alright. Okay. Then you have to take its elongation with error limits. So therefore elongation be, elongation with error limits, that will be how much? This one is L plus minus delta L. So write down your L be 2 centimeter. Just write down like this, that 2 plus minus 0.45 centimeter, and this one is your answer. This one is your resultant. So what you have seen here, that whenever you will go for the sum of the errors, then simply you have to take the sum of the absolute errors. Secondly, whenever you will go for the difference of the errors, at there also you have to take the sum of the absolute errors. Alright, so this is your resultant.